Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Sarah, otherwise known as Sarah Says Hi here on YouTube. If you are new to the channel, I follow a ketogenic diet. I've been doing it a little bit over a year. As of lately, for almost 2 months now, I've been doing keto and alternate day fasting. So this is a week 7 of my keto and alternate day fasting update. To find out how I did, stay tuned. And welcome back. So guys, this is week 7 and this has been a very interesting week. At the very last minute, I decided to take a 3-day vacation to Pismo Beach, California. I actually live in the Central Valley. I live in Fresno, California, and it is hot as Hades here. Like the last several weeks, it's been over 100 degrees. It's horrible. I know I shouldn't complain. I'm sure some of you live in even hotter places than I do and your humidity is crazier, but I needed a break. I actually had been hoping that my boss would schedule me for less hours. I'm an essential worker, and during quarantine, my hours have gone like this. But as of lately, I would say the last month, I have been working full-time hours. I've been working part-time since November, and my body has just gotten accustomed to working part-time. Part-time meaning 5 to 6 hours a day. But not only is my job like a very physical job because I'm working with geriatrics and I'm physically lifting them, but we are now wearing full PPE. So we're wearing gowns, we're wearing the face shield, and we're wearing the N95 masks. And when you are wearing the face shield and the N95 mask, you literally just feel like you cannot breathe. And I have felt very fatigued lately, and I don't think it was totally from alternate day fasting. I'm sure fasting had something to do with it, but I really think it had to do with the CO2 being bounced back to me and I was rebreathing it. I was just hoping that I would get some low hours, and my boss informed me that actually I had asked her 2 weeks ago if I could get Thursday and Friday off, and I told her how I wanted to take some time off and just go away for the weekend. And she kind of like frowned at me like it probably wasn't going to be possible. Well, last Monday when I went into work, I was scheduled for a full day. And my boss informed me that I would end up having the whole rest of the week off. Everyone would have low hours, so I could definitely take the whole week off. So she took me off the schedule, which means Monday night I had to rush to start planning a quick getaway. I chose Pismo Beach, so I started looking for hotels. As some of you don't know, I'm a huge Yelp Elite person. I write a lot of Yelp reviews. I get invited to special Yelp events. Well, before quarantine, we would have monthly Yelp events I would attend. It's a big part of my life. So I really trust the Yelp reviews. I know some of you may not. Some of you probably do. Some of you are maybe Yelp members like me or Yelp Elite members. I've been a Yelp Elite member for 5 years and I have a gold badge now, so I'm pretty proud of that. But anyhow, I just go by Yelp reviews. So I was looking for hotels in Pismo Beach, and I finally found one hotel that didn't have anything negative. The only thing negative about this hotel was someone said they felt like the hotel was outdated. But every other review had nothing but flying colors to say about this hotel. So I had been looking at rates. I've been calling other hotels. I hadn't decided if I wanted to book a hotel on the beach because it is quite a bit more expensive. It was about $200 more than I was looking to spend. But anyways, after I found this one hotel, I called them. I'm telling you, I'm pretty cheap. And other than like when I've gone and stayed in Hawaii, of course, you're paying more than that. But I usually spend like $150 to $180 a night. So this is the most I've ever spent on a hotel room. But it was so worth it. Oh my gosh. So we were literally on the beach. Every room had a view of the beach. Down below was the pool, so we had a view of the pool, and then you walk down to the beach. We pretty much, if we were in the hotel room, we had the sliding glass door open so we could hear the ocean. And it was just so soothing and so, oh gosh, guys, it was amazing. It was so amazing. Like, I wish I could just go back like right now because I needed that. I just mentally, emotionally, physically, I needed the ocean. Now it was freezing cold, mind you, when we got there. It was like in the 60s. So I was like wearing a sweatshirt and jeans pretty much the whole time, but it was so worth it. So anyways, I do have some footage for you of my little mini vacay. Hi guys, so I am on my mini vacation to Pismo Beach. We have this amazing hotel with like the view of the beach, which is kind of being washed out right here. So we have like, you walk down some stairs straight to the beach. It's cold here right now. It's like freezing. So like Fresno's in the 100s and it's like 60s here. Right now it's probably even colder than 60s. But anyhow, so today is a fasting day. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we got here yesterday. We leave tomorrow. We're going to go check out some tide pools and stuff. Maybe if the sun comes out, we'll actually go to the beach right down here. So we're at Montaña de Oro State Park. It's in Los Osos, California, and we took a trail called Bluff Trail, and there's tide pools. So we hiked down a very steep thing over here. I'll show you, and checked out the tide pools, and it was okay. We didn't really see anything too special. Some anemone, crabs, hermit crabs. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and the climb down here was like really steep and I almost died. Just kidding. But I felt like I was too old to do it, and I even told my son, I'm too old to do this, but I managed. That I need to start going back up, and it doesn't look so scary, but it gets very, very steep and very, very scary at the top. So after rock climbing, we're on the other side of where we were at the tide pools, and apparently there were stairs to get down there, so I didn't even have to rock climb. Fat shame this squirrel, but he's pretty fat. I'm talking to you. My gosh, he's so big. Just enjoying his afternoon lunch out here in Pismo. Doesn't care that I'm like a foot away from him. Kids don't do this at home. He is seriously fat. I'm sorry, squirrel, I don't mean to be mean, but you are. Now we're back on the hiking trail again. Today we hiked like 4 hours. We went to the beach for a little bit after we came back. Oh, sorry. We hiked 4 miles. It was only about 3 hours that we were like in the park. And then we went to the beach, and I got my son a bread bowl from the pier. And I thought I was doing okay, but I'm starving now. I am so starving, and I don't eat till tomorrow morning. So I'm sipping on a Zevia tea. Never tried it before. It's pretty good. Trying not to think about food and the fact that our hotel room now smells like a clam chowder bowl, seafood. And then tomorrow we leave. Checkout is at 11, and we're gonna check out like 2 other places that have tide pools tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to get some seafood while I'm here. I will do my best to be keto. So I'm already gonna mess this up because I can't weigh myself in tomorrow. It's my official weigh-in, and I don't have a scale. so I can't weigh myself and I can't take my photos. I mean, I could, but the mirror here is not like long enough. So that means my weigh-in is going to be delayed until Saturday after my next fasting day, which will be Friday. Today is Wednesday, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to be delayed, and I don't know if I'll just keep that schedule now and just start making my new weigh-in day every Saturday morning. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. So tomorrow I'm here on vacation at Pismo still, and I want to enjoy seafood, and I would love to get a bread bowl. Like, seeing my son eat that was absolute torture. So I had to come out on the patio, and that's where I'm at now. He already finished it a couple minutes, like 20 minutes ago or so. But the smell is still in our room. And you know what? I packed my own breakfast, and I'm so glad I did. So we only came for 2 nights and 3 days. So today was, we get a free continental breakfast. So I just went down there just so I could get like a plate of food that my son could eat too. So then that way I knew he was going to eat more than just whatever they gave him. So like they gave him a breakfast burrito. So I got him a breakfast burrito. He ate mine. But anyways, the choices, there's like no keto choices at all. No joke. Sometimes these continental breakfasts provide hard-boiled eggs, sausage, or bacon. Nada. So thank God that I actually went ahead and I planned ahead, and I had boiled some hard-boiled eggs, and I made some breakfast sausages and packed it like in a little container. So that's going to be my breakfast tomorrow when I break my fast. But for lunch tomorrow, I am going to eat something delicious. It's happening. So this is breakfast this morning. 3 hard-boiled eggs. These are 2 Italian sausage patties that I made beforehand, and so I packed these for the trip. And then from the free continental breakfast, I got this breakfast burrito, and I'm just gonna warm it up and then, you know, just eat the insides and not the tortilla. Oh, and then this is a black coffee. I didn't bring any sugar substitutes, and all they had was sweet and low, so I guess I'm just drinking a black coffee. So this is the frozen burrito. Honestly, it looks like maybe 3 tablespoons of like the egg mixture. I forgot I had this in the mini fridge. I bought this in my last grocery haul, and so now I forgot. I could have totally had this. I'm gonna try it right now. Okay, so here we go. Gonna try it out. Oh, that's good. This is a lot better than the bulletproof one that I tried a couple months ago, because it's cold, you know. 1 gram total carbs. Yeah, this one's good. Oh, calories, only 80 calories too. It's way better than the bulletproof one. I like it. Good. Okay, so we're at a place called Ebb Tide Park, and it's another place that has a bunch of tide pools. The sky is like foaming.
Huh?
Foaming crab. What does it mean when they're foaming?
I don't know. They're either eating or they're cleaning their claws.
So we just ordered clam chowder bowls and came to this little park that also has some more tide pools. It is a beautiful day out here. It's windy. It's probably like 68 degrees, something like that. Absolutely beautiful weather. Sad to go home, but I probably am going to be called off for next week, so I may take a mini vacation next week again somewhere. But when I get home, I have to start researching into what we're going to do, where we're going to go, how much it's going to cost me. But yeah, so we're about ready to head home, and it's about a 2.5-hour drive home. So we left to go to Pismo on Tuesday, which would have been my eating day. Wednesday would have been a fasting day. We left Thursday would have been the eating day again. So on my eating day, we were traveling. I had already had breakfast, so it wasn't a big deal about lunch. And then by the time we got to Pismo, it was about 5 o'clock, and we went and checked out the beach and walked down to the pier, and we did some stuff first. And then we decided, you know what, we need to go and get something to eat, because I told my son, it's horrible, because I already made up my mind I was going to fast on this vacation. Because I'm dedicated to seeing if I could do this keto and alternate day fasting for at least 3 months. So I don't want to take any time off. I don't want to blow it. I need to be fasting 3 days a week. So I told my son, it was about 6 o'clock at that point, and I told him, hey, we need to find something to eat for dinner. Are you hungry? And he was like, well, yeah, I'm always hungry. And I told him, well, I need to get something to eat now because I have to start my fasting soon. So we drove to another city that was like 13 miles away that had good Yelp reviews for some seafood, that my son wanted seafood. And then the place, we found out when we get there, they only accepted cash. I didn't have cash on me, so we were really disappointed. And then we drove to another place that was nearby, couldn't find it. It was like in downtown San Luis Obispo, couldn't find it. So then we end up driving back towards Pismo, and we spotted, I needed to stop at CVS to get some bottled water. And when we stopped at CVS, in the same vicinity was a Carl's Jr. So we end up going to Carl's Jr. to get our dinner, which is crazy. Like, when you're traveling and on vacation, like, you should be enjoying like local restaurants, not fast food restaurants, but we end up eating this fast food. So for my dinner that night, I just got, it was an Angus burger, and it was kind of expensive. I think it was like $10 for the burger, but it was double patties, 2 slices of cheese, and it had bacon on it. So that was my dinner. Started my fast. Wednesday was the day where we actually did a lot of activities. So we went to Montana de Oro State Park, and we did like a 5-mile hike there. We checked out the tide pools. We came back. We laid on the beach for a little bit. And then I went and got my son some clam chowder, like a bread bowl. He really wanted bread bowl and clam chowder. So we went to the pier, got that for him, came back. It smelled amazing, but I was fasting, so I didn't get to eat. And then the next day, so our hotel included continental breakfast. And as far as COVID goes, a lot of the hotels have either stopped doing the continental breakfast, or they've just done like a boxed breakfast. Like, they literally just like throw it in a to-go box and out you go back to your room. I wasn't sure how this continental breakfast would be handled. Obviously, most continental breakfasts are not keto friendly. They have a lot of pastries. They have a lot of cereals, oatmeal, bagels, everything that is like not keto. Our hotel had all of those things. Plus, they had like a breakfast burrito that was frozen. And I planned ahead, and I had brought a couple of hard-boiled eggs and some sausage that I had made. And I'm so glad that I did, because I would have starved Thursday morning, or I would have had to have found some place to go eat and get like real food, because there was nothing that I could eat. And I did end up getting one of the frozen burritos from the continental breakfast, just so I could check it out. And of course, I didn't eat the tortilla, I just ate the inside. But literally, it was like 3 tablespoons of egg and sausage mixture. So I'm glad that I brought my own food. Here's the update. I lost 0 pounds this week. 0 pounds. And the only reason why I think that happened, because we were very physical. We were walking around quite a bit while we were there. Plus the 5-mile hike. I mean, we were active, and I wasn't like snacking and stuff like I normally do on vacation. I would totally just indulge in foods. I would snack on whatever foods. I had brought him like Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups, and I didn't touch any of that stuff. I was so good. So I'm really puzzled as to why I didn't lose any weight. And the only thing I could think of is that Thursday, the day that we were leaving, we grabbed the clam chowder bread bowls again, and I got one for myself. Only I had asked for a side of bacon and some cheese to throw on top of it so I could put a little bit more protein into it. And yes, I ate the bread bowl. I'm not gonna lie, I ate like 3/4 of the bread bowl. The only thing I didn't eat was I didn't eat the top of it. I pretty much ate the base of the bowl itself. So then Friday, I started my fast again. Today is Saturday. So when I weighed myself this morning, there was no weight change from my last weigh-in, which was last Thursday. So that's the only thing I could think of, is that my body is still holding on to water, and the glycogen cells are filled right now from the bread, from the bread bowl. That's the only thing I could think of, because as like that day, the bread bowl, I would say, was my cheat meal. But when I got home, I ate a keto dinner. And obviously, I ate probably more calories than I should have that day, because that bread bowl was probably loaded with calories. That bread bowl was probably 1,000 calories or more. I don't know. So that may have been it. So yeah, there's my update of 0 pounds lost. But I'm going to keep on going, guys. I'm not like going to let that discourage me. I'm not going to change anything. I'm not going to change my calorie count, because I'm still at a very high calorie deficit, that there really isn't a need for me to be dropping calories, because I'm like having like almost 4,000 calories in the bank for the week. So there's no reason why I should drop my calories. I'm going to keep it. I'm eating about 1,600 calories right now, by the way. When we came back Thursday, I got a text message from my boss again, telling me that this next week I would be called off of work. I wasn't going to have any hours, is what it meant. So your girl booked another vacation. I'm so addicted to traveling right now. Like, I'm so addicted to like getting to the beach. So next week I'm going on vacation again. When you're watching this video, actually, I will be on vacation. I'll be in the middle of my vacation. So I'm going to be gone for 4 days next week. So a little bit longer than my Pismo Beach stay. And we're going to Santa Barbara, California. I have never been to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara is a 4-hour drive from Fresno. Pismo was a 2.5-hour drive, so it's a little bit further than Pismo Beach. It's a beach town again, only this time I did not book a hotel on the beach, because I did want to save some money and not spend quite as much money for this trip. So our hotel is not on the beach. And from what I could see, a lot of the hotels that say they are beachfront, they are not on the beach. There's like a main road that follows the beach. And most of the hotels are on the other side of the road. So you have to literally cross the road to get to the beach anyways. So yeah, we're not staying at a fancy schmancy hotel. We're staying at a nice hotel, but it's not like on the beach. That is my update, guys. I will film probably some of my footage in Santa Barbara. We are going on a couple of hikes. I'm really into hiking. I've always been. Whenever I've traveled, I love to hike. So I actually need to go and buy some new hiking boots today. I'm going to go check some out, and a new hiking backpack as well. Anyhow, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down below. And when you do, hit that little bell icon, and that will notify you every time that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.